Before we use the screen share feature in Zoom, we will need to sign in at ryerson.zoom.us. You will then go to the left-hand sidebar menu and select Settings. Here we will need to scroll down and find the heading In Meeting Basic. Once you're here, make sure screen sharing is turned on. You can adjust who can share their screen and who can start sharing when somebody else is. We will go ahead and select Save after adjusting any settings. You then have the option to disable desktop or screen share in a meeting and only allow sharing of selected applications. In most cases, we will want to leave this off. You will want to turn on annotation, allowing hosts and participants to use the annotation tools to add information to shared screens. You can also choose to allow saving of these shared screens with annotations and choose if only the user who is sharing can annotate. Once you've checked your settings, you are ready to use the share screen feature in Zoom. To use the share screen function in Zoom, you can go down to the bottom menu. When you select this arrow, you are able to choose if one or multiple participants can share. When selecting advanced options, you can choose how many people are allowed to participate at the same time, as well as who is allowed to share. In most cases, only the host needs to be sharing their screen. To share your screen, you will go down to the bottom menu and select Share Screen. Here you will have access to several options. If you would like to share your entire desktop, you will select Desktop and then go down to the bottom right-hand corner and select Share. Now everyone will be able to see your entire desktop. This is not the recommended option as your desktop may be very busy. Instead, it is best to share individual windows. So we will go back by selecting New Share and select the Google Chrome window. Now participants can only see the window highlighted in green. While sharing your screen, you can go to the main menu and select Annotate. A toolbox will appear with several tools. Depending on your settings, participants are also able to use these tools and annotate. You can add text, drawings, and stamps to the screen you are sharing. Another great tool is the Spotlight feature, which highlights your mouse. The rest of the tools are gone into in more depth in the whiteboard tutorial. Now we are going to go over how to seamlessly transition between screens. You will first select Pause Share. Now everyone will remain on this My Ryerson page while you go ahead and select a new screen to share. To do this, you will select New Share. Now we're going to go ahead and select this Illustrator window we have open and then select Share. We now have our next screen open, but no one can see this screen until you go to the main menu and select Resume Share. This Illustrator screen is now active for everybody in the meeting. If at any point you would like to zoom in on a certain portion of the screen, you can go ahead and select New Share. From here, you can go up to the top of the page and select Advanced. You then select Portion of the screen and then Share. This will then launch a rectangle which you can move around and adjust the size of. Students will only be able to see what is inside the box, and will only be able to see it when it is stationary. It is a great tool to use to bring attention to certain portions of your screen and do tutorials. When you are ready to stop sharing your screen, you can go down to the bottom menu and select Stop Share. You will then be taken back to your regular Zoom meeting.